Well, morning guys, Rich here. As you'll see from the dirt on the Arrma Big Rock here, I've been out busy testing it. I am highly impressed with this. The Arrma Big Rock 4x4 3S BLX handles very differently to the Arrma Granite 4x4 BLX. This still wants to wheelie, but it will do it more on demand. You have to sort of provoke it to wheelie, whereas this wants to wheelie quite a lot of the time. That extra 5 centimeters in a wheelbase on this thing makes a huge amount of difference. You can feel it immediately at speed. So hopefully I'm going to get that across in this video. In this video, you're going to see me first of all testing it on Blacktop. Then I'm going to take it out, as you might see from the condition of this, to find some dirt to play on. Anyway, plenty more planned for this over the coming few months. So if you want to see more of it, don't forget to subscribe.
I bought the Arrma Big Rock 4x4 3S BLX out for its first test run. Going to throw a little bit of Blacktop at it to start with, see how the handling gets on with that longer wheelbase and the different tyres compared to the Granite 4x4. Then we're going to go out and test it on some dirt. So let's see how we get on the Blacktop. The answer is quite well. Now, that is much more stable, and the Granite is a pretty stable platform. Oh, but that is super stable, but it'll really in a blink of an eye. Longer handling though, longer wheelbase rather, definitely helping on the handling. Good brakes, and I said once the wheelie at a moment's notice. Can't beat those brakes, that's nice. And this is just on the stock punch level setting of 3, but it's still pretty darn good. Reaction 50C pack on it. I'm going to do a full test on that soon. And it's definitely not got as much to want. It doesn't want to wheelie as hard as the Granite 4x4 does, which is one of the things I said about that extra wheelbase. So while it will wheelie, it doesn't want to show as much tendency to, which is great if you like driving, as I do, with all 4 wheels on the ground. The wheelie thing is fun for a while, or the ability to wheelie is, but if you want to go quick and steer turn rather, like hard, then you want all 4 wheels on the ground. Or 3 as I just demonstrated there. So, on Blacktop, quite impressive. As I said, the wheelie is there if you want it, but most of the time you can have a good blast at a speed. Thinking I should have brought more tape for my GPS to stick my GPS on. As this thing, I could have done the 50-mile-an-hour test on here, boys, without any shadow of a doubt. Anyway, well, let's go find some dirt for this thing. To the Arrma Big Rock 4x4 BLX down the plate on some dirt, but the tide has been in. It's been raining heavily overnight, so we'll have to take a bit of care. Overall, that will immediately, the long wheelbase. Ooh, whoa, didn't want to do that, Rich. The long wheelbase is definitely apparent in the handling from the outset. Much more stable. You could have really cornered this thing flat out. I'm going to have to be a bit careful with the conditions here. Tyres get good grip on the dirt though, he says, and you've got enough power on there to flick the back out, which you can't now. That's interesting, because you can't flick the back out like that on the Granite, but you can on the Big Rock. Handling is much improved actually over the Granite. I was quite surprised from the outset. You can definitely feel that extra 5 centimeters in the cornering. Tire wise, it's going to be giving plenty of grip on this loose gravel. You can see you can steer it a bit on the throttle. Ooh. You got any ideas what that bird is? I'm not quite sure, but it doesn't seem worried by us at all. God, I took a bit of care with the amount of water off here today. Well, I'm not going to go mad today because of all the water around here. I don't want to go through anything too deep, as it's obviously some of this is high tide and some of this is the rain. But definitely, sorry. But the tyres, I have to say on this, are probably better than those on the Granite are. I have to say, this handles, if you're wanting something that's going to stay with all four wheels on the ground in the main, Arrma, waterproof. But don't put that to the test too much there, Richie. I have to say, this is the better handling out of the two cars so far. Got wheelie on demand. Yeah, only on demand. It's not one of the wheelie all the time, which is great. And those tyres. Wow. Look at the devil there, Rich. And that back end, as I say, you can flick that out under the throttle, which you can't with the Granite. Get it, that long wheelbase really does making it super stable. So, overall, for a first run, that is quite impressive. Definitely in need of a wash when we get back. Anyway, guys, if you're thinking of getting one of the new Arrma range, any one of the 4x4 3S BLXs, and you want something that is not constantly wheeling, but will wheelie more on demand, then I would say the Arrma Big Rock is definitely worth your consideration. Also believe the Sentin's got the longer wheelbase, extra 5 centimeters on that makes all the difference. Change your tyres, again, all the difference on it. It is like driving two completely different cars. I was slightly skeptical when getting the Big Rock, but I would say it's probably the nicer one out of the two that I've got to, like the versus the Granite, to drive. Anyway, I hope that short test was informative. I will come and do a bit longer one when the weather is better. So if you don't want to miss that, then don't forget to subscribe.
We hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe. And if you hit subscribe, then don't forget to hit that little notifications bell next to it.